Let's go.
You're now tuned in to the Not Suitable for Work podcast.
Check, man. Welcome to another episode of the Not Suitable for Work podcast. I am DJ XO.
And I'm your boy DJ Husky. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel right now. Hit that notification bell so you get notified every time we drop. And also, before we get started, we gotta give a shout out to our sponsors. This episode is sponsored by a black-owned Chi-Town clothing brand, Stay Fresh. Make sure you go to afreshculture.com and go get your Stay Fresh hoodies, go get your t-shirts, go get your sweatshirts. Even if you want this one, you go over there and at the checkout, make sure you type in our promo code NS4W15 to get 15% off of your order on us, man. afreshculture.com.
afreshculture.com.
Yeah, man. Chi-Town.
That's right, man. And today we have a very, very special guest host. First guest of the show. I want to thank you for coming out being the first guest. You are a part of the show. So, Mr. Doughbeezy.
Yes, sir. What's going down, man? Yes, sir. Long time coming, man.
Long time coming. So, before we get started, I kind of want to just backtrack a little bit and kind of just give the people kind of how we first started, you and I. I've been knowing Doughbeezy for over 10 years. Husky as well. We started back then. I met Doughbeezy when we was part of the TMI Boys. And then Doughbeezy continued with his music career, doing music and rapping. I started the DJ. And maybe about 8 years past that, we linked up again, and I became Doughbeezy's DJ.
Yes,
and we've been rocking even harder ever since then. And I don't consider Doughbeezy a work associate or anything like that. I consider him a friend and a part of the family. So again, man, welcome Doughbeezy.
Yes, sir,
to
man.
the
I appreciate
that podcast.
Yeah.
Now, I kind of want to dive right into it, right?
Let's do it.
All right,
Let's do it.
There's a lot of questions that a lot of people want to know. A lot of questions that I want to know. First and foremost, Doughbeezy, when is the next project coming?
Man, I'll be a lie if I said a date because I don't have a date. I would just say first quarter of 2020. I got a whole tape done. I've had a tape done for over a year now, probably about a year and a half. And I have like miscellaneous songs and freestyles. It's just more so I want to do it the right way this time. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I wasted my last project without putting enough visual content out for it. And it was my best project that I believe. So I feel like I dropped the ball with that. So with this next project, man, I feel like we ain't got too many more swings at the ball, man. We need to be trying to either knock it out the park or get to third base on this next hit. And I want to do it the right way. So once I get these visuals shot, get the clip loaded up right, once I fire one, we're going to keep firing.
So do you feel any pressure in this climate? With this climate, it's more like they don't even focus on quality no more.
Right.
You gotta keep putting stuff out.
Right.
Now the market is so oversaturated with just content. Whether you drop a project today, it get old in 3 weeks.
Right.
So do you feel any pressure to like try to keep up with things? I know it's kind of like a year gap or maybe 2 years sometime gap in between projects. Do you feel any pressure to want to have to keep putting stuff out, or that really doesn't matter?
Man, definitely. I wouldn't even say it's pressure. I just know it's like you said, being aware of where the climate is at, and it's a battle with myself of wanting to keep up with the things that's going on, but also not wanting to change the way that I am and the way that I do music, because not even just putting it out, but the type of music that's being put out. Sure. If you just pay attention to the gram or what's on the radio, things like that, you'll have the perception that music is one way, but you'll tend to forget that it's an audience for the people that don't like that type of music. People still like real conceptual music. People still like wittiness and bars and stuff. So it's just really a battle with myself of trying to figure out how I can balance both and give the people that's out now that want the new type of music, new shit that's out now, but also still stay true to my core.
Right. We spoke about that too last week. You know how Pimp C prophesized how music is kind of like just the same way. We don't get any social content anymore. Everybody just kind of like a one-trick pony. Right. And one thing I can say about all of your projects is you give us a balance of pretty much everything.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I would say, I don't think the trying to, keep up with putting stuff, because Kendrick Lamar don't do it, and J. Cole don't do it either.
Right,
you know what
right.
I mean? But every time they drop a project, it's
like
always
impact.
a classic project.
For shit show.
Gotta be.
You're right.
But it gotta be a classic project, though.
Oh, yeah.
Right? I mean, I think that's what it has to be. If you're gonna put out projects
If
every
you
2
gonna wait
years,
that long,
yeah, you gonna wait that long. It gotta be.
If it's a miss, then it's gonna be like,
Yeah, exactly. You're gonna have to wait, another 2 years to put out another one. So, with that being said, with the project, so in my personal opinion, so I don't want this to be an interview show. I want this to be a dialogue show. We talk about different things, right? Mm-hmm. So, in my personal opinion, I believe that the record labels nowadays are giving deals to people who can't rap, and I think that's intentionally, right? Mm-hmm. And I think that's intentionally because, okay, it used to be where people used to have high hopes. Okay, if I'm a rapper, I got to know how to rap the rap.
Yeah.
Right. So if you got kids who want to be rappers when they grow up, like basketball. Okay, I know if I'm making it to the league, I got to know how to ball.
Right.
But now I don't got to know how to rap the rap now.
Right.
I just got to have the image.
Right. Yeah.
So now it's giving all kids hope to stop doing other things and just focus on being a rapper because the labels are giving artists who can't rap deals.
Right. Now
You see
that
what I'm
makes
saying?
sense.
It's not even off your Instagram followers. Now is what it feel like.
Yeah, it's not even about music. Well, to me, I'm not gonna say it's not totally about music, but it's giving the younger generation hope who can't rap. Just like when Pro Tools came. Pro Tools came, everybody can rap now.
Yeah.
Well, it's my opinion on that. Like, I think that to go off what you said is more so the following. These kids are able to do the hard part for the labels now. See, before they used to have to put this big budget in and getting people to know who the artist is before they drop the music. So now a rapper or a person, you ain't even got to be a rapper. You can just be somebody to do something that go viral. Next thing you know, you got 1 million followers, 500,000 followers, and now you had this audience, and that audience is what's worth the money. Mm-hmm. So that's what the label is seeing. Like, nigga, you don't even have to rap. You just have the audience that we need to cater to. You know what I'm saying? So come on, sign this deal. Go in the studio, get high, put it on camera, look dumb, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And just build that following so people can keep. It's the clicks. People, man, you seen such and such looking stupid on camera or doing this on camera, whatever. It just they doing the hard part for them now. They ain't even got to spend no money to get that audience. They just gonna let y'all be the fools, and then we gonna sign you, do this little one-off. And
do you think it's more 360 deals now? Is that a lot to do with it as far as the?
Yeah, but I'm one of those people. They think I'm crazy, but I don't think a 360 deal is bad for everybody. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, some people may not sign a 360 deal, be independent, and the most people they may reach is 100,000 people. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
But you may be put in a situation to where the label is gonna put you in the 360 deal and say, hey, I'll put you here, 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 here. We get half of what you get, but you're gonna be put in front of 2 million people. So let's say shit, you want 100% of 100,000 or 50% of 2 million. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't. It just matters now. If you're one of those people who's doing those type of numbers without the label, and then they try to come at you with a 360 deal, then yeah. But if you rapping in your closet and not even your city, just your side of the city know you, and then somebody that work out of label, pick you up and they put you in front of this many people, shit, that deal may be better than what you was gonna get your whole life. You feel what I'm saying?
That's true.
It's just all on. At the end of the day, a deal is a deal. I think people think too hard into that word. A deal is an agreement. If you say, "Doe, we got you this fucking Crown Royal," all you gotta do is bring the cups. You ain't gotta spend no money. I'll spend the money on this. You just bring the cups from your house. Agree? Deal. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you got the short end of the stick because you spent money on something, and I just brought something from my house. But it still all made sense because now we here drinking,
right?
And it's an agreement that we came to, and we all having fun. You feel what I'm saying?
Everybody taking shots.
It's just all on what you agree to in that deal. So I don't personally feel like a 360 is bad for everybody. It's just not always bad. I understand where the stigma comes from because they definitely will try to fuck you off with that. But again, what do you want? You want 100% of nothing or 50% of everything?
That's true. Tekashi took a 360 deal?
I'm sure. He took a different deal.
He took a lot of deals.
He took a different deal.
He took all that. So, man, I want to ask you something while we talking about albums. I want to talk about a highly anticipated mixtape that we still waiting on. We waiting on that Motor Detox. What happened? What's up with the Watch the Chrome mixtape? We don't get that?
Nah, it's never happening, bro.
Oh.
It's probably never happening.
Oh, come on.
Not even just on no Plex or nothing. It's just, I mean, it's like you said, this is like a detox too. You know, I just don't know if we both procrastinate a lot or if it's just the timing and it may not be as beneficial for one and for the other, but it just seemed like it's never gonna happen. I know I've made attempts to make it happen and it just probably not gonna ever happen if I'm just being real with myself.
Come on, man. Killer, we gotta make this happen.
I would love to make it happen, but it's just...
We were excited, and the artwork was dope.
Super dope. Oh, we need that ASAP.
I still got drops in my computer from that mixtape. I do.
Man, just give us 4.
I got songs in my EP still to this day. I got about 5-6 songs just sitting.
We got to make that happen.
Come on, man.
That shit would have been legendary.
Yes.
Legendary.
I remember. I think y'all did a show, right? Y'all did a Watch the Chrome show or some songs with.
We did it. It was a watch. It wasn't for like the release. It just we did a show together. We put it together ourselves. So tickets ourselves, and we called it Watch the Chrome.
It was at Fitzgerald's, wasn't it?
Yeah, at Fitzgerald's.
Yeah, I remember
we
that.
did a song. We did a song called Watch the Chrome. The intro, performed it.
Damn, you know what? I think I have that music too.
Damn. The drink, roll up the weed. I remember that.
Hey man, if it releases, it wasn't me. If it just comes out unexpectedly.
Well, it's out. The song is out.
Okay. Hey, so real quick, this is a question I want to know. I have my own category, my own list, but I wanted to ask Doughbeezy to rate his albums.
Ooh.
If you can rate your albums in the category from 1 through 5 or 1 through 6, how would you rate Doughbeezy's album? And I think for sure we got the same. We got the same.
I doubt it. I highly doubt it.
Yeah, you think?
I think so. So we got Reggie Bush Kool-Aid 1, then Blue Magic, Footprints on the Moon, Reggie Bush and Kool-Aid 2, King Beezy. That's it, right?
Yeah, those are the ones I'm thinking about. Yeah.
Okay, so number 1 for me is King Beezy. Number 2 is Blue Magic.
Okay.
Number 3 will be Reggie Bush and Kool-Aid 2. Number 4 will be Footprint. Did I already say Footprints on the Moon?
You did not. No.
Footprints on the Moon, and last will be Reggie Bush and Kool-Aid 1.
Really?
Everyone's favorite is Blue Magic. That's
my favorite.
That's number one on everybody's list. That's how I knew. That's how I knew we wasn't gonna be the same just off that.
Everybody
like nigga, no Blue Magic.
Man, I was talking to Ash yesterday, man, and I was just talking to her about. I remember that Blue Magic concert at Warehouse Live. Man, that was a surreal moment. Man, I remember the fog and the people and just the lights, man, and that was just a surreal moment. That was. In my mind, that was the moment I looked and I was like, "Oh yeah, this is it."
I seen a couple of videos from that concert too. Where you perform "Fuck You," and the little white guy, "Fuck you." I was like, "Oh shit, damn."
So I think what I always tell people when we had this debate about my best project is I think Blue Magic for everyone was just the right time
for sure.
It was when it came. So I think that's why it touched everybody. Because when I go back and listen, I say, "Oh, these songs hard. But I don't think it was my best music. I think it was when I was there. It was better than the introduction of Doughbeezy because that was the second tape. I made the introduction with Reggie Bush Kool-Aid 1, but it was with it being better than the introduction, just the impact. But I think it's the timing because at that moment there was no new rappers. You feel what I'm saying? Like the H will only listen to the legends. You know what I'm saying? They was either listening to SUC or Swish House, and at that time, shit, some of them still weren't even OGs yet. You feel what I'm saying? They still in the game. Woo. So there was an underground scene, but wasn't nobody just riding around jamming a new Houston artist. So I think the impact that I made when it was the timing, not even impact, the timing with Kickback Sunday. That was the first event that. People, you got a nigga from Texas City DJing that motherfucker coming way from this side to the north side. You got niggas from the north side coming. So it was just like niggas was waiting for something musical to be new. SF2 was there. I came there and pretty much made my mark there. So the timing with that, having a new person come, do his thing. I think, and can rap. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. I just think it was the timing, bro. I think it was the timing more than the actual music.
That's right. It was a beautiful thing, man. One more time for Doughbeezy.
Thank you, man.
I'm getting my drink champs on right now.
Feel good, goddamn. Thank you.
So speaking of the new music now, and
wait. Your list, your order.
Oh, my order. No, this is about your order.
No. You said we had an order. You were sure it's gonna be the same.
So of course it's Blue Magic.
Yes, sir.
And just off top, Blue Magic. What was the album with Cruising on it? That was
Footprints on the Moon.
Footprints on the Moon. Okay, that would be number 3. Number 2 would be What? No clapping? Okay. Baby said no clapping. Number 2 would be Reggie Bush and Kool-Aid. Number 3 to me would be Footprints on the Moon.
Mm-hmm.
Number 4 would be, what's the other 2? What am I missing?
King B.i.g and Reggie Bush Kool-Aid 2.
King B.i.g. I would put Reggie Bush and Kool-Aid 2, number 5.
You know why I think that? I don't think you listened to those 2 tapes, bro.
Which ones?
The last 2.
I listened to all of them.
See, I remember when I dropped Reggie Bush and Kool-Aid 1. We started doing I think that's when we started doing the show. I remember when I dropped Blue Magic, I met you at like the parking lot of your apartments, bro. Handed it to you. You called me like the next, either that night or the next day. It was like, bro. You text me, it was like, nigga, this wholesome. You feel what I'm saying? And I think right after that, either that one or the next tape is when I stopped being like, I think the show slowed down. We wasn't around each other as much. I wasn't just actually sending you the tape. So I feel like it didn't get as much attention from you as the earlier ones, and I think that's why you feel like that.
And that could be true. And like you said, it was the ones that I named high were moments for me. Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. Like even like when you shot the video, I think what's her buddy name? BLB. Yeah. BLB. Yeah. What song was that at that house party? It was a house party you did. You had the video too.
Was it Wake and Bake? Was all the smoking?
It was Wake and Bake. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like those
moments.
Those had moments to me. And we was on the road doing shows, and then, you know, like you said, later albums, I wasn't on the road with you as much, doing other stuff. So you could be right.
I think that's what it got to do.
I will contribute that to that. But the album with Cruising on it, I love that album. And the one you had, Sauce Walker did the Future on, which one is that?
That was Reggie Bush Kool-Aid 2.
Yeah, I like some records on that.
I think
the album that you did the song about the situation, what was that?
Reggie Bush and Kool-Aid 2.
Okay, you know what?
That was my favorite tape.
Yeah. You know what? I'm sorry. I'll bring it up to number 4.
We'll take it.
I'll bring it up to number 4. I'm sorry.
We'll take it.
Okay.
But yeah, one man. You riding back? Where you riding back to the county tonight?
Hell no. I'm staying in Houston.
Oh, this is I'm in the city.
I've been in the city for 9
Well, you
years.
Home, so you ain't gonna listen to it, man. On your ride home,
I'm gonna listen to that shit tonight. And everybody who's watching,
bro, I want you to listen to either King B.i.g or Reggie Bush and Kool-Aid 2. What Reggie Bush and Kool-Aid 2 is my best conceptual tape. It don't even stop. If you put it in, it transition each track. It don't even sound like a mixtape. You feel what I'm saying? Like skits, everything. It just all flow.
You know what? I think I'm getting King B.i.g and Reggie Bush and Kool-Aid 2 mixed up.
King B.i.g is the one with Holy B.i.g with
that's with the baby face.
The baby face.
Okay,
and it was produced by Lil Ju, who is like the hottest producer right now. He produced Cash Shit and
he on
Freak. You feel what I'm saying? But he produced it the year before all that shit came out. So you know what I'm saying? Like as far as like a quality album, conceptual, not just rapping about smoking weed and getting head or whatever. Like
good song.
The best album is that. The best put together tape is Reggie Bush Kool-Aid 2.
All right. Hey, so speaking of H-Town music, and when you came, there wasn't any artists kind of coming up, but now in Houston, we got a whole heap. I got that word. I want to use that word today.
Heap of trouble.
A whole heap of artists coming up. So what do you think about the new H-Town scene and where it is right now, like as far as Houston music?
But before I even go into that, I just want to clarify too. When I said it wasn't nobody coming up, it was people coming up. I don't want to at all discredit my wave that, you know, my class. It was D-Lo, Propane, Les, Marcus Manchild. Like everybody was coming up around the same time. But I was just saying, as far as before that, there was really no new names that you was hearing outside of the Swish House and SUC. So I just wanted to clarify that. I don't want to make it seem like I was the only nigga bubbling. You know what I'm saying?
I understood what you were saying.
But yeah. So man, the new wave shit. I feel like we back. I feel like we one step to being where we was. Where everybody is trying to get back to, like the 2006 era when Slim and all them niggas pop. I actually feel like we there. I feel like we actually further. It's just we remember it different because we were younger, so the impact is a little different. But imagine them youngins that's looking up to Maxo Cream right now, and the ones that's and the female rappers that's looking up to Megan Thee Stallion and Kendra Man and OTB Fastlane. You can't go nowhere without hearing these names. You feel what I'm saying? So
What's the other female?
Bria Jolie.
Nah, Bloodbath.
Oh, Bloodbath. I feel like Bloodbath is the best rapper out right now in Houston.
Yeah,
and she been putting in work for a while now.
I'll go on record right now and say that I feel like Bloodbath is the best rapper in the city.
Better than Lizzo?
Lizzo?
Well, Lizzo ain't really no rapper. She a pop star.
He trying to be funny.
But speaking of female artists from Houston, though, man, what do you think was the issue the mistake that I probably shouldn't even be asking this, but fuck it. What you think the mistake was with Just Brittany to where she couldn't get to where Megan Thee Stallion did, and because she was the self-proclaimed queen of H-Town, and then Megan Thee Stallion just came through and shoot, just straight past.
I mean, one thing is the time again. You feel what I'm saying? The climate of where music was at. Two, the music is more jamming, just period. You feel what I'm saying? No disrespect to Just Brittany at all. I fuck with Just Brittany. I like what she doing. But if I'm just being honest personally, the music is more jamming. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then three, and the biggest reason of all, the bag is there. You feel what I'm saying? Shit. When she. It's one like you got niggas who ain't jamming and get that bag behind them and get to where they need to go. The fact that she actually jamming and she's beautiful, can market herself well, and then people love who she is as a person outside the music, and you add the bag behind that. That's why it was like, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The money is what stopped 9.5 out of 10 people from getting to where their potential is supposed to have them. You feel what I'm saying? Like out here in Houston, everybody's like, why such and such a blow up? Why whoop whoop whoop? It's because shit, we all do what we can without the bag, and then you hit that ceiling. Once you hit that ceiling, you keep banging your head. Now you doing the same shit, nigga. You drop a tape, do a couple shows, do the car show for $97.9 a box or whatever, and time dropping another tape again. You just keep hitting your heads because shit, you ain't got that bag to get you out of town into these different places. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm big on believing that there's two things: the music industry and the music scene. Houston is a music scene. Atlanta, this place that they keep saying we need to be more like, which is bullshit. Atlanta, New York, LA, all that shit, those are music industries. You feel what I'm saying? Like, there you can sell out SOBs, and then a mile and a half up the street is fucking Def Jam, where they like, man, did y'all hear such and such who sold out SOBs? Who was that? Oh, he got a follow. Cool, bring him to the office.
Yep.
Houston, you sell out House of Blues, the big room, and then you gotta go to work the next day. You feel what I'm saying? Like, there's no, because we're a music scene. You can come here, get your bag, and then gone. You feel what I'm saying? These other places,
have a couple artists come up on stage with you,
and then that's it. You know what I'm saying? But these music industry cities, there's a little more opportunity. You know what I'm saying? And there's no excuse if that's the case. Then get out of Houston and do that. But to do that requires the bag. You can go plant these seeds in these other markets, and but you can't do it consistently. If you go into these different cities every week, nigga, that's hotels, that's travel, that's food, that's your team, nigga. And if you ain't out here, getting it, you know, because you can be out here getting it, and that still can take. You feel what I'm saying? Take a big chunk out of your pocket. So, if you cannot finance those things for a long period of time, because you can plant a seed, but if you don't water that bitch, what's gonna happen? That flower gonna die. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
But in order for you to continue to water that seed, bro, that shit costs. So, I hate to be so long-winded, but I feel like
that's good information, man.
That's the difference between, I feel like, a Queen Just Brittany and a Megan Thee Stallion. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, the bag plus the team and the timing is it's everything.
Yeah, Megan came on the scene with female rappers were on the
you know what I'm saying? Like that like right Cardi, Nicki, City Girls, all them people was already, they weren't even opening doors. They bust them bitches down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So now you got somebody who can rap, and she look good, and she marketable, and through it all, nigga, people love her personality.
And she people friendly. Yeah,
exactly.
Just like Cardi B was. Yeah, she people friendly. So just sticking with H-Town, man, I kind of made a post a while back, and I kind of got a little backlash behind it because people didn't agree with what I said, but I'm gonna ask you, Mr. Doughbeezy, since you got H-Town credibility.
I'm gonna be real with you too.
My greatest hip hop Houston album of all times is Lil Keke, Don't Mess with Texas.
That's a good choice.
I mean, I feel like that's definitely up for debate, because the impact it made. You know
Exactly.
what I'm saying? It's more than just how it's jamming. You got to go off impact, time, and all that. And that may be.
Would you consider that your greatest Houston?
I don't even know. I don't know if I'm qualified.
I mean, it's all subjective. Everybody got their opinion.
It's subjective.
You know?
I have to be smart and aware of
the things you say.
Not even the things I say, because I feel like that's being political. I just have to be aware of what it is. I moved to Texas when I was 12. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I think all that had already came out or just was coming out at that time, and I wasn't old enough to even absorb it, because when I first came, I didn't like it. It was just so different from me. I didn't like it. But I would always chill with my homeboy. His older brother would always be in the room jamming. So for hearing it every day, that's where I started to adapt to it and like it. But at that time, I think once I started really paying attention to it, I think Swisher House was already out, and I was more of a fan of the Swisher House slow down music versus the Screw at the time. So I don't even know. With me not being born and just, I'm definitely all about Houston culture, but I don't want to overstep my boundaries and speak on if something is the top.
If I would have to pick one, I would say Big Mo, City of Syrup.
See, that was gonna be my answer. My answer was gonna be Big Mo, City of Syrup.
City of Syrup? That's definitely in my top 5, along with Ghetto Dreams. But I just think
that and Zeros, the one with the Fat Albert shirt.
Zero versus the World?
The Zero versus the World. That was one.
Was that the one with I Found Me on there?
It might have been. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
That's the one with yeah. But that's better than The Life of Joseph McVeigh?
No, definitely not.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. But what I will debate the greatest song to ever come out of Houston.
What's that?
There's not a bigger song than the Mo City Dawn freestyle, bro.
Oh yeah, you can.
Well, wait.
No.
Now, not that I don't agree with you about a club anthem, but if you're talking about a national bigger record, there's
not numbers. I'm talking
there's
about. There's
no bigger record than "Wanna Be a Baller." If we're talking about numbers, if we're talking about the people who know the record,
if we're talking about people who know the record,
"Want to Be a Baller." If we're talking about all generations, I mean all nationalities.
But the only thing they gonna sing the hook, but with Mo City Dawn, if you can play 5 seconds of it, turn it off, and they gonna sing the whole thing.
Think about how many shows you open up before that artist come out there, and you going
through your
That's true. Now
again, if we talking about a club banger, yes,
they gonna scream that hook.
And that's it.
And then they gonna scream maybe that youngster verse, but then they gonna start singing just.
So let me ask you. So you talking about
Mo City Dawn? Once that, you can stop it right there.
Yep. They gonna sing the whole thing.
They gonna say it on time, every word. Shit.
Yeah.
Man,
are we talking about a club? You say a bigger record.
I'm talking about.
You talking about the club record
recorded and put out to the universe. There's not a bigger. There's not a more impactful song. To come out of Houston, to the culture of Houston.
They talk about the Mo City Dawn song in New York.
Is the Mo
they talk about that a little bit more than they talk about.
If I go to 10 people, if we go to Kroger's right now and walk up to 10 people,
give me that bag.
I'm telling you,
give me that bag.
No, I ain't talking about Kroger here. I'm talking about Kroger.
I was about to say because we 5 minutes from Kroger, we can hit this hole with the camera.
If we go to Kroger, I'm talking about if we go to any Kroger,
we can go to Cypress.
If we go to any Kroger and we ask them, and without having to sing the song, I'm just saying, do you know Mo City Dawn? Or Want to Be a Baller? What song do you know? They're gonna be like, oh yeah, Want to Be a Baller, Shot Caller.
Bro, ain't no way you believe that, bro.
I'm serious.
When this come out, put just this clip out,
bro.
Put just this clip out right here for the promo.
This gonna start a debate
and get the comments going. I guarantee.
I'm not talking about a bigger song that has impact in the club because I DJ. I'm talking about.
I'm not talking about in the club.
Better known record nationally is Want to Be a Baller,
and I'm talking about the most impactful song.
See, we talking about two different things.
Okay, listen. Okay. If they say if the title is just Houston rap songs. If that's just it, we ain't gotta say impactful. We ain't gotta say nothing. If the list is Houston rap songs,
about impact and numbers. But if you talking about impact and numbers, though,
Want to Be a Baller did more numbers. We talking about numbers.
Well, it went platinum. More numbers than Still Tipping. Still Tipping
I wouldn't put that.
That's debatable.
Still Tipping was a bigger song than
that song you're talking about is arguable with that. I feel like that's a good debate. Mo City Dawn's not even in. I feel like it's not even a question, bro.
So for the debate,
Wait. I'm with you, but when I DJ in Houston, it goes crazy. When I DJ in Austin, it goes crazy. When I DJ in Austin, when a club's full of white people, guess what song they about to jam hard?
Wanna be up?
That's what I'm saying. So Wanna Be a Baller to me is a bigger record overall.
So you saying overall record?
Overall records, yeah. Now, as far as the culture for us, yeah, we're gonna jam most of it down. But as far as a bigger record, Wanna Be a Baller, like white people, Indian people, Mexican, like Wanna Be a Baller, they gonna jam. I'm telling you, like that's just my opinion.
So you still think Wanna Be a Baller?
I gotta
is a bigger record than still.
Y'all let us
Wanna
know
Be
in
a
the comments,
Baller,
bro. Let us know
Lil
in the
Troy,
comments.
they gonna comment on that. Wanna Be a Baller.
With
to me
that
is a
even
big
said,
record.
nigga, these can the same people in Kroger even tell you whose song it is?
Ooh.
You know what? We definitely can't go to this program.
No bullshit.
Yeah. For reasons we don't need to discuss, but we definitely can't go to this program right here.
It's a little brighter over there.
Yeah. Okay, so just moving right along, man. Just to keep it in the conversation of best albums of all time. So, Mr. Doughbeezy, can you name your top 5 rappers in Houston, dead or alive?
Oh, in Houston?
Houston, dead or alive. I was gonna do like this period, but I felt like that would have been too broad. So, I feel like actually it'd be harder to say Houston.
Damn, I hate these.
And you can incorporate yourself. Top 5 in order.
Are we talking about lyricism, impact, just
Lyricism,
rappers?
impact. Lyricism, impact. I ain't gonna say record sales that don't matter, but there's lyricism, impact, and all that
Because
stuff.
Big Mo not the lyricist, but he
impact.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I would put Big Mo is up to me. I mean, to our generation. I mean, some people say Big Mello, but I don't really.
So we talking about my top
your personal,
5?
your personal top 5.
Top 5 Houston
so
rappers.
I don't even know yet, but just
At this
please
current
y'all don't
moment.
chew me out. This is not what I feel like is the best or what I'm just talking about.
You know what?
My favorite.
I'll do no order just to make it easy on you. No order.
Okay, no
To make
order,
it easy
just
on you. Top 5.
my favorite that impact me. Man, it's hard because what impact me is different than what I feel like
But
has
it's your
done
list.
for Houston.
It's your list though. I love the way this shit sounds. Like you do it.
All right, man. So I gotta go with Scarface.
Of course.
UGK is not Houston, but they're Houston. So
Okay, you can put that. We'll put an asterisk next to it.
UGK
Okay, so you can put 2 people.
for sure.
Okay.
My top 2, I just get them out the way. Killer Kelly on and Chameleon there. That leaves me with 1.
Okay. Una más, por favor.
Can I do 6?
You can do 1 and then a notable mention.
Damn, cause nah, for sure. I want to say Key and Big Mo, but I can't not have Zero because Zero was my number 1 favorite rapper for the longest.
0.
So if it was a basketball team and I just had to pick my 5, it would be.
Well, you really got 7 already because you put UGK.
No, UGK is 1.
Okay.
That is 1.
All right.
That is 1. The
Debatable.
pip in the bun. If you say 1, you gonna for sure think.
So who's a better rapper out of them 2?
Ooh, nah, bro, we're not doing this.
I mean,
The better rapper lyricist for sure is Bun.
okay.
For sure. But, 2 points is 2 points, but Jordan made 2 points look better than some
I don't
other
know
people's
what
2
that
points.
means. I feel like it was a
What
way
I'm,
of...
what I'm saying
If
is,
the pig and the chicken
I
made
feel
the
like
hen.
lyrically Bun is better, but
The
Pimp is more influential to me.
I love Pimp.
But
R.I.P., man.
I love Bun. It's just hard to say. But okay, so
All right, let's
we're
get back to
Zero
it.
Chameleon there, Killer Kelly on, Scarface, and UGK, bro. I feel like if we had a team and we had to go bars, the quality of music that's put together, all that, I feel like that 5, there's no other 5 that you can put together that's gonna sound better.
Yeah. I like that. If you can get a
But
feature...
big shout out to Kiki, Big Mo, K Reno.
I love Kiki as a dude. Pause.
Dog, it's so many, bro. It's so many. I feel like a hoe right now.
Nah, man.
I feel like a hoe.
It's one of them things where you just kind of just beat yourself up about it when you get done. That's kind of why I asked.
Because I know I'm gonna think back at this shit, be like, oh fuck.
Okay.
Oh fuck.
Husky, you want to touch on anything else before we get into the
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Since the year about to be, no, not the year. The year and the decade is about to be over with. I can't believe it. I'm even saying that right now too. Like
2020.
Yeah, bro. But
2020.
I want to talk about amongst us three the worst fashion trends of the decade.
Twins?
Trends.
That's a good one.
The worst fashion trends of the. Them Beetlejuice outfits.
The stripes.
The black and white stripe units. You remember it was like a period where all the females wearing like the black and white striped pants.
Way worse.
If I could pick one, I would, and no disrespect to anybody here who's worn one of these, the man purses.
I never was.
Yeah.
Never wore one of those.
I knew where you was going with
No
that.
disrespect to anybody who wore the man purses. I think that is the worst. And it's not a satchel. Before people say people wear
It's
satchels.
a satchel.
It's not a satchel. To me, that's the worst. Would you agree?
I probably can agree. I mean,
Blonde patches.
jeggings, the legging jeggings, the
Tights.
tights.
Yeah.
Because skinny skinny jeans. I feel like that. Nah, there's a difference between skinny jeans and fitted jeans.
Oh yeah. Yes.
It took me a long time to even transform to the fitted jeans.
Yeah.
But even with the skinnies, I don't know if I can.
Bro, I seen a picture of me back in 2004.
Shirt was to your knees.
Man, what? First of all, I was wearing shorts. People don't really wear shorts no more like that, right? I mean, sometimes.
Shorts was to your ankles.
Man, shorts was to my ankles.
Elbows to the side.
Yep, hat on.
That really wasn't
hat
this
on,
decade,
cocked.
though.
Huh?
That was a decade before, so they really wasn't technically it wasn't this decade.
But I'm just saying, like, the transition from that form of
that to
clothing to
fitted
now.
clothing, yeah.
And I've been watching like Fashion Week and shit. They're slowly transforming back to baggy clothes. Like they're going back to baggy clothes now. So they say history repeats itself. So
I ain't gonna lie, they can keep that shit.
the baggy clothes.
They can keep that shit.
I don't want it, man.
I don't even want to go back to that.
I don't want it. So me and Husky actually did a podcast yesterday though, and we found out some very interesting information about marijuana laws and gun laws. So one of the things we found out that actually Husky brought it to my attention is if you're in a state where marijuana is legal and you can actually carry your gun, you can't have a marijuana license and a gun license.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because marijuana is considered a controlled substance.
For sure. Because I already know here, like in Texas, you can have your gun, but if you get caught with a controlled substance, all your right,
you forfeit all, right.
So, but I didn't know you couldn't have a license of both. That is a tough decision, bro.
It is, yes. It's a very, very tough decision. So we were talking yesterday, like if you had to...
Oh, bitch, I'm putting that out on Instagram tomorrow.
If you had to choose between your gun license and your marijuana license, which one would you choose?
I'm definitely carrying. Ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way.
Well, it would make more sense to for sure keep your gun license because before the marijuana license anyway, we was still packing.
Right.
You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So
you want to for sure. If you get caught with weed, your charges are.
But the thing about saying, hey, you can now have your weed and it be legal because you got your license.
But you can't have your gun.
Yeah.
Everything, all the good sound and shit is like, whoa, hold on, what?
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, niggas is cool with the gun and glove compartment, but I can't get out with the car with my gun? Oh, no.
You can't have your glove in the gun compartment. You can't have your gun, period.
At all.
Because you have a controlled substance in the car. You can't have a weapon.
Even carry.
But no. You said your license.
You can't have your license.
But if I have my card but no weed, I still can't have it.
No. If you don't have any weed, you're good.
So that's what I'm saying. So think about it.
Oh, you say if you have your card but no weed. I don't know.
If let's say I have a medical marijuana license, but I don't have any weed. I can still have my gun in my glove compartment because I don't need a license to carry my firearm.
They probably gonna fuck with you though. They gonna fuck with you.
They gonna fuck with you, but it's still your rights are still protected. You feel what I'm saying?
I'm sorry, you said what?
No, but for my understanding is if you have one of those weed dispensary cards, you cannot carry it.
Period.
In certain states, like from that's what I heard.
That's tough. I would have to know for sure. Just
looked
because
it
it's
up
like in Texas, we're a gun carrying state if you have your license.
Absolutely.
But if you don't have your license, you can still have your gun in your car because
the
that's
castle law.
considered your home.
Right. Yes.
You feel what I'm saying? So if I have a medical marijuana license, I'm sure I can still have my firearm in my home, and my car is considered my home. So that's what will make me feel a little better. But I would also rather take the risk of having my gun license and still just carrying my weed and putting that bitch somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I'll take my risk on that versus having a medical license for weed and taking the risk on the gun.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Do you have your gun license?
I don't. My wife does, but I still carry my gun legally.
I'll edit this out. I was asking the question.
Okay.
I feel a lot safer when
Exactly.
I kidnapping motherfuckers.
That same Kroger we going to ask niggas about the most city dog, we can carry our. You feel what I'm saying?
Everywhere
that's
I go.
a very comfortable feeling. You feel what I'm
especially
saying?
you got your family with you, man.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Especially in 2019 and 20, nigga. These niggas is not playing.
All right, so it's 8:09. We should have been done with this about 6:45. But
Hold on, man. Husky was late than a bitch, bro. Why you going to get reps next and
Hey,
shit?
so this is a new podcast. So we trying.
It was Husky fault.
The boost is next.
So we trying to add.
Shout out to Boosie, man. They just changed the image.
Take the glasses off.
They took the glasses off. My nigga don't look like Ray Charles no more, man. Shout out Big Boosie. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So you can pour yourself a shot right quick.
What's this for?
Just pour a shot.
You should have told me this before.
No, I'm gonna talk.
Segment.
I'm gonna talk about this. So we trying a new thing. We bring guests on, right? Where we try to ask them questions, but if they don't want to ask the question, no. You don't. Yes, that's good. So I got 11 questions right here.
Nah.
Right. So it's called Answers of Alcohol. It's still a work in progress. The name. It's just
already that
there's
is
two
a perfect
A's.
name because I know exactly what you're about to do.
Right. So I'm asking questions. They're not really no hard questions, but if you choose not to answer the question, you can just take a shot and it will just continue. Okay? All right, so again, this is Answers in Alcohol. Yeah, we throw this shit up in there. Answers in Alcohol, fuck you, man. All right, so question number 1. Who is the messiest person you know?
Oh shit.
Messiest person I know.
Pour me some more too.
Shit.
Let me look through my text, see who's being messy. This hard.
Oh man.
My wife's mother. I'll answer and take some alcohol with it.
Damn. All right, that's good.
Next.
All right, what's the most useless talent you have? What's the most useless talent you have?
I feel like probably being so talented and skilled at rolling blunts and backwoods and stuff.
Yeah, it's good.
I am very good. Like I teach people and like literally think about starting a YouTube channel.
Man, you know what's crazy? So are you accepting all challenges on blunt rolling?
I'm accepting all the smoke for the smoke. I feel like I'm the best backwood roller.
I feel like we can I feel like that can be a thing, like blunt rolling competitions.
For sure. But yeah, it's a useless talent, but I think people can appreciate it.
Okay, what's the worst smelling place you've ever been?
Virginia.
What? All right.
Nah, I'm just bullshit. Like everybody looking in the corner like, what do I think I have to say? No, I'm just the worst place that smell.
Be a place, a house, the city, the club. Just worst smelling place you've ever been.
At one time, Pasadena.
Pasadena?
They used to call it Stinkadena. It smells so bad when you roll through that bitch when I'm playing. I say at the top of my head, I'd probably say Pasadena.
Okay. Dumbest way you've been injured. I was actually telling Husky about this. I know you made a video the other day. I don't know if that was the dumbest.
That's probably it. 'Cause I was gonna think of something else, but I've injured myself a lot of dumb ways. But that's probably it. My son. I had just got home. I had poured me a nice. Anybody that know me know I love Kool-Aid. You know what I'm saying? So I poured me a nice glass of Kool-Aid. Cut by about this big. So we at the dinner table just talking. How your day was? Woo, woo, woo. My son say something funny as hell, and I'm like, boom. Ooh. I'm talking about, I hit that hoe and just like, oh, fuck. I know I need stitches. At this point, I know it. I'm doing this, seeing if I'm leaking, and my son is dying laughing, bro. I want to beat his ass. Shut the fuck up. Whoa, it's serious now. I go run in the mirror, my shit just leaking. You can see the scar right here to this day.
God damn. You ain't get no stitches for this shit?
I thought I did, but nah, I thugged it out, man, and hit my head on the glass of Kool-Aid. That's probably the dumbest.
Did you finish the Kool-Aid?
I finished my Kool-Aid.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, finish the Kool-Aid. Best and worst purchase you've ever made?
Best purchase was probably my AirPods.
You haven't lost a pair yet?
I haven't. I've lost them 17 times and found them every time. Cool. AirPods are probably people are probably like, what? But if you think of how you got AirPods, don't you?
I bought a $5 pair from Walmart just to see if I was gonna lose them or not. I took a trip to San Antonio and lost them the second day I had, and I lost one. But just that quick. I lost them in my hotel room.
The difference between the $5 ones at that time in that hotel room, how they got Find My iPhone, you can do Find Your AirPods.
That's what somebody was telling me too.
So you could either, let's say if you left them at Walmart or left them somewhere else, you can GPS track them and it's gonna tell you it's at Walmart. If you lost them in your hotel room like you did, you can push a button and make them beep. So it would have been beep, 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 and you would have heard it and found it. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, see, them $5 I had that on
that cancel that. That $5 ain't gonna have that. You know what I'm saying? And it's so compatible, it's so clutch, you know what I'm saying? So off the top of my head, I would say probably my best purchase was that. And the worst purchase was probably a projector screen in the parking lot of Five Below. I went to Five Below and a nigga cart just swung on me. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I'm sorry, baby. I look around, I'm like, nigga, pull up, nigga. He open the door. He like, man, I got these projectors for sale. He like, man, I work for this company. We overstocked. We finished delivering for the day. We overstocked. He was like, man, for $2,200, man, you can get the projector, the screen, and the sound system. I'm like, man, shit, it sound good, but ain't nobody got $2,200. I'm at Five Below. I'm coming up to spend $5.
$5 or below. Or below.
$5 or lower. So he's like, well, just give me $1,200, man. You can woo. I'm like, bro, I don't think you hearing me. He like, well, what you got? So I'm thinking of the lowest number I can think of to make this nigga get the fuck out of my face. I'm like, bro, all I got is $500. He's like, all right, come on.
Yeah.
I'm talking about high quality projector, big. He opened his door. He got boxes of them. He got him and two other dudes is in the work uniforms like they work at the place.
Yeah.
Got the papers, everything. Open the door. I'm like, $500. Oh shit. Well, I actually don't have $500 on me right now. I'm like, fuck. I call my partner LA. I'm like, hey, bro. Nigga, I need the whole $500 till I get to the house. You know what I'm saying? Let me woo. All right, bet, pull up. So we pull up to I'm like, man, I ain't got it on me. It's at my partner's house. She's like, well, I can follow you over there. I'm like, oh, so at that point, any type of finessing or jankiness is out the window. I'm like, oh, he gonna follow me to my people's house. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. So he ain't worried about you robbing.
He ain't worried about me robbing nothing, and I'm not worried about him robbing. So I'm like, all right, bet. So he followed me to my partner's house. We go to walk in, we plugged it. I'm like, man, I just need to make sure this shit work. You know what I'm saying? So we plugged the projector in. He put it on the wall. See the light. I'm like, all right, cut it off. Don't even open nothing else up, because now I'm thinking I'm finna flip this shit. You know what I'm saying? Man, I post that shit on Instagram for the price double of what I did. A nigga DM me like 5 minutes later. It's like, hey, bro, did a nigga pull up on you in the parking lot with them hoes? Nigga, my heart dropped.
Oh, shit. Wow.
I'm like, why? I'm like, why you say that? He said, man, because he was like, man, I used to do that with this company. He was like, what we do is we get them from China. The projector work, but it's not 4K. He was like, it's not even 1080p. He was like, that shit is the lowest resolution that you can even get. You know what I'm saying? The box, man, these niggas on every box had the little scanner code to where you can scan and see how much, and that bitch pop up on your phone how much it is, nigga.
Wow.
At the 24, like the projector was 3,000. The screen was like 7,000. It was crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, bet I'm winning. He was like, hey, yeah, I used to work for this company. He was like, the projector work. He was like, but the speakers got rocks in them, and the screen is not even. He was like, nigga, it's just a white thing.
The speakers got rocks in them?
The speakers got rocks. Nigga, I'm like, I didn't even respond. I didn't even respond to the nigga. I just went to the box, nigga.
Did you see the rocks?
I popped that screen. You know what? I looked at the box and went to YouTube. I typed in projector S and then scam just popped up, nigga, and it was just videos of niggas getting scammed, nigga. Oh. They breaking them down the boxes, nigga, to do the little review on the shit, nigga. Rocks in them hoes, nigga. Same brand of the shit I got, nigga. My heart was broken.
So guys, if you see somebody swerving up on you,
pull up on you in the parking lot with projectors and screens and shit, don't do it. It's called the white van scam, and I got finessed, and that was the worst purchase I've ever made.
All right, that was question number 5. We spent about 30 minutes.
I'm long with it. I'm sorry, but that was crazy.
If you had to change your name, what would you change it to and why?
My rap name or just my name?
Rap name.
Rap name will be b.i.g, just because I feel like I be killing everything.
It's good.
It's really the nickname I've been going by lately, but if I just had to change it and like on paper and solidify it, it'd be b.i.g because I be killing shit.
What are some things that sound like compliments but are really insults when people give
backhanded compliments?
Yeah, like when people they trying to give you a compliment but to you it's an insult. Like, hey man, you talk really proper, or you sound very educated. Like, what would be?
You a good rapper to be from Houston.
I can see that.
That kills me. Or you don't sound like your typical Houston rapper.
What do they really mean?
What they're saying is I rap good to be from Houston.
Right.
And I feel like it's an insult on my city because you're trying to say that niggas here don't rap good, which I get it. You trying to say, you know, the slow coming down and I'm going to come through. But, bro, that was like 20 years ago. Niggas ain't rapping like that no more. And if you are, no disrespect, shit, really put on for the culture. We still need that because there's an audience for it. But I feel like those are backhanded compliments.
That's true. You going to drink that? I feel like you can.
Oh, this the shot?
Yeah, you can take one.
Nah.
I mean... Okay. We'll
I mean, I gotta.
I feel like I'm not asking enough.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you know
I'm not
me,
asking
bro.
crazy. I know, man.
You know me.
Like
I'm not gonna.
I was gonna ask number 8, but number 8 you already answered. And when I said, "What's the most ridiculous thing you've been tricked into believing?" I think that would be the same thing. Or do you have another thing you've been tricked into believing?
Nah, off the top of my head, that's probably it.
Okay. If you could get a future with anyone, who would it be?
Probably Drizzy.
Drake?
Yeah.
Instant hit.
Is it? Instant hit. The stimulus
top
package.
10, nigga, for
stimulus
sure.
package. Dead or Alive will be Pimp C.
Pimp.
But you know what? You know what?
I said it's gonna say that.
I got a verse from Pimp on my next album that people know.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. I mean,
is that an exclusive? Do people know that?
Exclusive.
The 16?
It's definitely a verse that has been used before, but many haven't heard it. And you know, I got the green light to use it. I just don't know if I'm gonna use it. Yeah.
So let me ask you this: Who does that go through now? Can I ask that? Does that go through rap a lot? Who does that go through?
The verse that I have will go through Rec Shop because he actually did a freestyle for Big Mo, I believe. It was Big Mo. Yeah, it was for Big Mo on his project. And at the time, Big Mo was signed to Rec Shop, and it was for his album. So that green light would go through D-Rec at Rec Shop. Big shout out to D-Rec too, man. A real OG.
Yes, people they
use that title, and he's a real OG. Big shout out to D-Rec.
Yeah, y'all interviewed D-Rec, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he
gave us some exclusives too.
Yeah. Wackest rapper.
Wackest rapper, like ever, or just out right now?
Right now, just one.
I drink to that because I feel like that's whack for me to call somebody else whack.
I mean, do you know good music and bad music?
I do, but that don't make somebody a whack rapper, especially if they got an audience. I'm gonna drink to that just because I feel like some hard shit.
All right. I know several.
To do it. Now, if the cameras wasn't on and we just talking, yeah, but again, sometimes you got to be aware of your.
Yeah, see, I got Doughbeezy to drink. Can we clap, babe? All right, we can't clap. All right, this is the last question. Name 3 Houston rappers better than yourself.
gotta drink if I believe there's none?
Yeah. You can answer the drink. I mean, that's the.
Well, you got my answer is I don't believe there's 3. I'm answering, but I would have to lie to not drink.
Well, the question is name 3. So if you can't name 3, you got.
I don't think there's 3 rappers in Houston better than me. Only rapper that I feel like is better than me in Houston is Killer Kelly, y'all.
He's good.
He's pretty good. That guy's pretty good.
Yeah.
But other than him, if you lock us in a room and we got a scrap on the mic, I don't feel like there's a soul better than me.
Okay, can you drink?
No, because I don't believe there's 3 big.
Well, I said name 3, so you can't.
I can't.
You can name
I have
one.
to answer, or I'm answering. And my answer is there's not 3 rappers better than me.
It'll make me feel better if you drink the shit.
Drink one with me then. Salute.
Fuck it. Salute. This water.
What y'all drinking?
I'm drinking wine, man. I'm bougie today. All right. Damn, bro. Okay. Well, I don't got to drive. Shit, I'm here.
What is that?
Patron? I wish y'all had known he had Patron. I don't take Patron shot.
Boy, I look like a teardrop.
Hey, salute, man. I appreciate you for coming, my brother. Salute.
Man. And if any of you rap niggas feel different, say my name.
I heard it. You heard it here first.
If you bought some, now if you just Joe Blow from off the corner, then yeah, I'm not really paying attention to that. But if you put in the work that I put in, and niggas is you in the class that we in, you feel like, hey, say my name if you feeling froggy. But I honestly don't feel like there's 3 rappers that I can name that you can lock in the closet with me, and there's a microphone, and niggas gonna be like, oh, he ate though.
Pause. Yeah.
Super pause.
So I was actually talking to Husky about this earlier, and there's only 2 other people other than yourself that I know that don't write music down whenever they record. And that's, of course, Hova and Weezy. And I'm sure there's some other people, but I don't know them. So with your process and you doing that, can you just kind of touch on your process and how you do that?
Well, for one, I stopped doing that.
Oh, you right now?
After Reggie Bush Kool-Aid 2. Reggie Bush Kool-Aid 2, I wrote, and King Beezy, I put my pen game. But before that, I just felt like it sounded better. Like when you write, I feel like you can tell when you're reading off something. So if you're not writing it and then recording it and then re-recording it, I just feel like you don't get that feel. When you don't write it, you find this rhythm. Mm-hmm. And then when you find that rhythm, that's energy. So when you're putting that energy into the mic and it's coming out the speakers, that energy is spreading and other people are doing this. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that was my reasoning for doing it that way. But that process took so long, I feel like it hindered me from a lot of things, whether it was creating music for myself or doing features or whatever. That process was so fucking long. And once I just, found the way to be able to put my pen down and deliver it the way I wanted to on the mic, I never went back. And that kind of hindered me from the freestyle game. It took away from that because I used to be known for freestyling, but now I can't freestyle for shit because now I try to overthink it. When you put a beat on and I'm freestyling, I'm trying to put too much shit together versus just letting it come out, pause, how I used to. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So we're now at 1,758 bars. You know how long that song would be if you did 1,700 bars? Probably like an hour and some change.
An hour, yeah.
All right. So last question.
I might tell you that.
Last question before we wrap this up. And again, I appreciate you for being here. I enjoyed myself. I had fun.
Oh yeah.
I need that Fat Joe on the Breakfast Club treatment, nigga. I'm an hour every time after this.
Oh yeah.
Hour.
Whenever.
Yes. Whenever. We gonna. You know where I'm at, man.
These niggas done hit me with the Hollywood answer. Oh yeah, man. I got you, man. You know good.
Yeah.
Oh, before we get to the last question though, we gotta do meme of the day.
Hold on, wait. Can we get a coaster for that, my nigga?
Nigga, the show over. The show is over.
Oh, yo, I'm sorry. Husky got memes of the day.
Meme of the day. So,
like today or just
memes of the week.
Meme of the day, period. We're going to post it on the screen. So there's a meme that's going around with Meek Mill on it, and it says, what rapper can tell a better story than Meek Mill? Now, I'm pretty sure we can all name some other rappers that can tell it better, but that's just the meme that's been going around this week. So let's answer the question, because my answer to that question would be Project Pat, and it would be Biggie Smalls.
Oh, yeah.
Nigga, it's King Soulja Boy.
King Soldier?
Big Draco. Who tells a story better than
Big
Draco?
Mills?
Drake.
Well,
Niggas came in the house.
Yeah, that was a good story.
That was a good fucking story, bro. Have you seen the animated version?
Yes, I've seen
That is a good fucking story, bro. Who tells a story better than Big Draco?
I'm not a Nas fan, but Nas tells stories pretty good. Man.
That's a story rapper. You talking about just
He
tell
talking
a
about
story?
rap stories.
Oh,
He talking about the rap
Pen
songs.
game?
Yeah, who tells?
Oh, I thought y'all was talking. I'm sorry, Big Draco. Whatever camera we looking at, but
that was a good one though.
you definitely that's not
That
him.
was a good story.
Okay.
But
Well, if we talking about storytelling with the pen game,
Draco.
Big Draco. That nigga looked at me
I
like.
was so confused. I'm sorry.
Draco, I fuck with you. I'll let you, boy. But if we talking about on that pen game, man.
You said Draco.
You's a hoe ass nigga, bro. I'm not laughing at Draco. I fuck with Draco.
I know.
I ain't doing it.
I was so confused. All right.
I ain't doing it.
Draco, man.
I would say either Face, Nas for sure is up
Face,
there.
yeah.
But Face may be, I ain't gonna lie. Face and Pac, well, it gotta be alive, man. Pac told a good
He
story.
said Biggie.
Biggie for sure.
Biggie for sure. Biggie for sure.
Biggie for sure, but
What he said, nothing to lose, tattooed around my gun wound. Everything to gain, embedded in his brain. And me, I feel the same for the money I'm dying. Especially if my daughter crying, I ain't lying. Y'all know the science.
yeah, Biggie, he up there
Biggie.
for sure.
Biggie.
It might be Biggie.
Niggas bleed just like us. Yeah. I go with Biggie on that one. All right, man. Well, that's all I have. Anything else, Husky? Any more memes of the day?
Nah, that's about it, man. Just make sure we appreciate you for coming by.
We're still working on our exits.
Thank
We're
y'all.
still
That
working on our
looks-
exits. Yeah, we're still working on how we end the show, yo.
You know what I'm saying? But make sure if you watching right now, you still watching, make sure you subscribe to Not Suitable
Like,
for
share,
Work
and
podcast,
subscribe, man. You know what
man. Hit that
everybody's saying.
notification bell. You know what I mean?
Hey, Husky, if I'm recording, is it supposed to be red? No, I'm fucking around.
I'm like, I gotta talk
that's
for another 45 minutes.
Let's
goddamn.
go.